The famous EFC is proudly sponsored by Royal Flush. Do head over to their website, grab yourself an Everton merch, whether it's a cap, jumper, t-shirt. Go and treat yourself to something. Hi there, and welcome to the latest update from We Are the Famous EFC. My name is Adam, and I'm joined by Michael. In this video, we're going to be talking about James Garner on how brilliant he's been doing for England and for Everton of late. Mike, what are your thoughts about James Garner and playing for England?
My thought is James Garner, but for England is it is so amazing to go at least for him.
Yeah, James Garner of late has been absolute amazing. The attitude, his performance, his tackles have all been superb. James Garner, what a player, my mate, what a player. He's was man of the match for England. He's been shining so brightly as well for Everton, but for England as well, without a shadow of a doubt. But Mike, as I've said, James Garner has proven so much over the last coming few days. He's beginning to be brilliant, but with his style of play is amazing. But all in all, he's been amazing for England with his set pieces, with his corners, with his free kicks, the lot. He's been a really good outfit for Everton over the last coming few months, but especially for Everton and being called up for England. It means so much as fans to see a player like James Garner week in, week out, showing blue blood, sweat, tears, fighting, committing, and all of that. What about you, Mike? What are your thoughts about James Garner?
But I thought James Garner is an amazing guy. He's played very well for Blackpool England, and he's so amazing guy.
Mm-hmm. Certainly is. But also, his work rate is outstanding. He's been literally class for Everton of late, without a shadow of a doubt. But also, um, what we get from James Garner is that the desire, and he's happy that we're challenging for European football. He loves David Moyes, he said. Realistically, he loves David Moyes. And the manager is getting an extra 20% out of all of the players, especially James Garner. What a player he's turned out to be. I know once he signed a 5-year deal, James Garner, but he's even Thomas Tuchel said that he likes James Garner. As well, without a shadow of a doubt, but on the whole, he's been a really, really decent player, hasn't he? And hopefully he can bring much more in the future as well. But he's just been superb for Everton, hasn't he? But also James Garner in Premier League football as well, the way he's boss at right back, he's boss in midfield, especially brilliant in midfield because he's a midfielder. But getting the tackles in, doing some great football, assists, dribbling the lot. What we've seen from James Garner of late, and that for me is a good sign. And it's a good signing when we first signed him in 2023 is when he first joined the club, as well, under Sean Dyche, without a shadow of a doubt. But on the whole, being amazing. Do you have anything to add, Mike?
Yeah.
One then.
James Garner is his really nice guy, I know, and everybody loves him very much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like him as well for myself. And I'm going to miss him for one day. You know why? James Garner is an amazing guy, I know.
Yeah, James Garner is, isn't he? But also, we have had the links with him going back to Manchester United, but there's no way he'll go back there. He loves Everton too much, and he'll want to prove himself even more going into the England squad week in, week out as well. Every time there's an international break, but also what he's achieving at Everton, European football, Europa Conference, etc., whether we get it or not. But he's massive to Everton. He plays a massive part as well, without a shadow of a doubt. But all in all, he's a massive player for Everton. Have a look at these videos of James Garner.
Hi James, did you have an inkling? Did you think it might be coming?
I'd hoped it would come, yeah. Like I said, I felt personally I've had a good season and it's probably the best I've played since I've started. So I was very confident and hoping that I would get the call up, and I'm very thankful that I did.
And tell us how you found out. Who was the first person that you called? What was their reaction?
Yeah, to be quite honest with you, he messaged me, said that we need a call, and obviously we had the call, and it was a very positive one, and I was very happy. And then, to be honest with you, I didn't tell anybody because I knew the squad was going out the next day. So on the way to training, I rang my mum and my dad and brother and stuff, and let them know. But I just wanted to digest it myself, and so yeah, I didn't even tell anyone.
And how instrumental do you think David Moyes has been in all of this?
Yeah, no, I think since he's came in, not only myself, the club has gone. I've been leaps and bounds. So I think that's only testament to him and his staff, and I'm very thankful for all the help that he has gave me since he's came in.
Hello, welcome to the England camp. You play multiple positions, 6'8" in defence. Did you worry at some point that could hold you back, and in fact is the real reason you're here now?
Yeah, I think it just depends on how you look at it, in a positive or negative sense. And I think for me, I've just got to look at it as a positive, and the fact that I can play in multiple positions in this season. Thankfully, I've played them quite well, so I've just got to look at it as a positive, and it's just another string to my bow.
You've gone toe-to-toe with the best in the game in the Premier League, and your stats show that. Only Caicedo has more interceptions, Paulinho more tackles, 4 for chances, big chances created. Are those stats giving you the belief that named tomorrow you would happily go toe-to-toe with any team in the world?
Yeah, sure. When you see stats like that, it just gives you a little bit more confidence that you are meant to be here, and it gives you the belief, really. Yeah.
Jason from TalkSport. Congratulations on the call-up. Thomas on Friday described you as having a clean foot, strong set pieces, as we know that you've had this season. How important a role could they play this summer? And given the set-piece role that you've had this season, Arsenal have had criticism, but they all count, don't they, if they go in?
Exactly, a goal's a goal, and it doesn't matter how it goes in. I think in today's game, I think set-pieces are massive. As shown, top of the league at the moment, scoring a lot of set-pieces, and I think come the summer, they'll be vital. So to get some good takers and some good routines for the summer would be helpful.
And you've had successes in your career, under 21s a few years ago. How good is that feeling to win a tournament like that, and how much hunger do you have to try and replicate that feeling once again going into a World Cup year? Yeah,
for me personally, that was probably one of the best feelings that I've ever had. Winning the Euros with the under 21s, so I just want to go that one step further now and hopefully win a trophy for the first team as well.
Hi James, congratulations. That pass, to Beto? I mean, we've seen so many elements to your game, the sort of stamina, the versatility, the athleticism. But is that something you've developed in your game, that sort of eye of the needle pass?
Yeah, I think certainly this season I've took a little bit more incentive on myself to be the one to make them type of passes and you know, try these things a little bit more. So yeah, I'm just happy that it came off on the weekend and that'll put it in the back of the net for me.
What would you have been doing in this international period? Would you have gone away somewhere?
It depends on the days off that the manager would have given me, but if I did have a few days, I do like to just go in, relax and yeah, just recover for the games that are coming up.
Okay, anyone back in the live section? Go ahead, John.
Hi James, we know it's a split squad this week with players coming in at the weekend. Do you know how your week looks and if you'll go after the Uruguay game?
I'm not